Hi, Sagittarius.
Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. Interesting, we had that yesterday. The High Priestess, Major Arcana, and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Two of Cups, we see the two porpoises jumping out of the air, a gold porpoise and a silver one, bottled nose, and it looks like they're about ready to kiss. We see two cups overflowing. And here in the middle, hard to see, but it's a symbol, the feminine symbol. So porpoises are very interesting creatures because they are highly intelligent. They're very playful. And they're quite randy. And so they're having a lot of fun when they're not reproducing. They still like to have that quote unquote fun. So, you know, there's a lot to be learned from the porpoises and the dolphins with the Two of Cups, which is really finding relationships and building and developing relationships that are significant, that have depth, that are peaceful, have harmony, there's equality. You know, it's like a meeting of the mind, and it brings such a rich emotional fabric to your life, a sense of purpose. It just is very enlightening to who you are when you're able to connect on that deep emotional basis. And so the Two of Cups brings forth the potential of meeting someone that could really change your life, and change your life for the better. It can be transformative. It could be a very significant friendship, but often related to relationships and love. And it's the type of relationship where you're okay with negotiating, with compromising, with the give and take. You know, it just seems to be seamless, where you fit well together. And you're not afraid to express your emotions to that person, and thus the overflowing cups. You know, it's again an emotionally rich and fulfilling relationship. So if you're looking, keep your eyes open, put yourself in situations to meet people. If you are partnered up, then this can signal enhancing that relationship, improving it, rekindling. So then we have the High Priestess. And we see this beautiful High Priestess here. She's walking in between the two columns. She's got the books on the floor. She's holding the scroll. And this is about stillness, and this is about seeking information from yourself and digging deep within, diving deep. It's really connecting with your intuition, your inner voice, your subconscious. And so with the High Priestess, it's give credence to your dreams, you know, dream analysis, to taking the time to meditate, to pray, maybe just listening to music, but finding the stillness in whatever way you can, your little private area of the house, for you to have a moment where you can just collect and to really kind of think about what you're feeling, the hunches that you have, the instinct, just the things that pop out. You know, we all have those things that just kind of just randomly hit us, and we're like, where did that come from? Well, it came from deep within, more than likely. So these messages are important to listen to. And, you know, working on yourself, when you work on yourself and you do that deeper dive, you sometimes find things about yourself that you may have kept secret. And sometimes it's nice to bring it out into the world and to share it. Hidden talents, hidden abilities, your deepest feelings, perhaps. So there's a sense here of, again, of doing a little bit of work on yourself so that you can, bring your spiritual focus and your basis out into the physical world so that they can be aligned. So with this thinking of working on ourselves, we now have the Eight of Pentacles. And in this Eight of Pentacles illustration, we see our woman here sitting at her little table. It looks like she's embroidering or something like that. She has an almost finished pentacle here. She's displayed the ones that she has finished. And, you know, this is about labor. But more than labor, it is skill. And it's the application of having a skill and being good at what you do, being organized and being productive and with focus. And so she's very attentive to what she's doing, and this is about being attentive to what you're doing. So whether you are focused and working your tail off at the office, or you're working on a project at home or a hobby, you're trying desperately to learn how to play piano, and you are just sitting there and you're just getting at it. But it's fun for you because ultimately you want to learn how to play piano. Well, with the Eight of Pentacles, there's a sense here of building your self-esteem because you're really good at whatever it is that you're doing. You're gaining more skills, you're applying it. And so there's this sense of, slow, detailed, focus work. And it's focusing on the moment of what you're doing. Now, if this is in relationship, or if this is in regard to a relationship, this could signal that you might have to work on improving relationships, maintaining relationships, finding a relationship. It takes a lot of energy to have successful relationships in life and successful interactions. And so, there's this sense here that this is a wonderful ultimate goal for many who want a union, a healthy, happy, loving union. But to have this, you really have to understand yourself, your motivations, who you are, and it's a sense of, again, I would say this being in the present moment and having the focus. So whether you are focused on trying to find this, improve your relationship, this is a good omen. And if this is simply just regarding that you're working on yourself, you have great friendships, you have great colleagues at the office, and you're building your skills day by day, then that's what it is. So it's always a powerful reading when you have the High Priestess, because it's urging you to trust your intuition, to trust your inner guides, to believe in your dreams, and to believe in the things that your mind is telling you. So let's take a look at the numbers. First off, we have 2 2s here. Again, 2s are about balance and relationships and partnerships and cooperation between the two. So we've got 2, 4, and 8 is 12, and 12 reduces to 3, and 3 is about group activities, expression and creativity. So to close this reading, I'd like to select an oracle. I believe it's messages from the guides, and we will get a little more information. Practice moderation. So interesting, sounds like it's a temperance card, but practicing moderation is just, let's face it, it's just good general advice, is don't go to extremes. Even though she's working really hard here and focused, you can't overwork yourself. You have to take a break. You have to honor your health, your time. You have to get the right type of sleep, the right food, enough water. I mean, you know this. I don't have to tell you this. So moderation is simply Again, I would say coming back to being in the present, focusing on the present. Each day, try to do what's best for you in terms of your practices, and whether it's yoga, meditation, quiet reflection in a chair, or simply reading. Find the moderation perspective that works best for you. So I hope that you found something helpful today. If you did, please subscribe and leave a comment. In fact, I'm going to ask a question of you all to leave a comment today, and that is, if you were stranded on a desert island, what tarot deck would you choose, and what oracle deck would you choose to take with you? You can only have one of each. So let me know in the comments, and I hope I will see you tomorrow for another daily tarot reading. Take care. Bye-bye.